Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Market Insights with Linux, or welcome to the channel if you're new, which is very possible as well, because this is the first time I'm covering Beyond Meat. But I think it's quite clear why I'm covering this, and in this video I just wanted to talk about this recent price action and what to expect from that. I mean, I'm probably going to name this title something a little bit clickbaity, so my apologies for that. But something like GameStop 2.0, because the price action, I mean, honestly, and the sentiment around it reminds me a lot of that. And we'll talk about that in this video. Right now, where we're seeing the pre-market price right here is at $6.6. So after the close yesterday, we're trading about 80% higher right now. And from the bottom, which as you can see, Beyond Meat has been doing very, very poorly. We're up about 1,000%. Which is absolutely crazy, but I'm going to say something even crazier, but I think we have a good chance to rally even higher. We'll talk about that in a moment. First, a brief recap of what has happened. First of all, I think it's good to see the chart of Beyond Meat like this. Beyond Meat is in no shape or form a successful company at this point of time, at least not in stock price, but outside of that, it's also like the fundamentals. They have shrinking sales, they have losses, they're making a loss right now, I think even. So the fundamentals, like, you should definitely not buy this stock for the long-term fundamentals. I think something drastically would need to change regarding, culture probably for Beyond Meat to do well. But that exact reason. So the reason why fundamentally I think Beyond Meat is not a great buy is also the reason why I think we can rally higher, because Beyond Meat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was one of the most shorted stocks out there, which, I mean, for obvious reasons. It's a company that's doing bad, and the stock is also being sold off, is being dumped continuously. But it also means that the short interest became extremely high, and those shorts were being covered. All right, so not only did we get some good news, by the way, as well. I'm almost forgetting it, but we got some good news about a major distribution deal with Walmart. That is what started it all. All right, so I should have started with that, but that is what started it all. Before that, we still had some bad news. That's why we rallied. Those shorters, shorting hedge funds, but also shorting traders and normal investors had to cover their shorts. And the short interest still at this point of time is very high, while there is quite a lot of hype surrounding Beyond Meat. And then when we talk about the technicals, which, believe me or not, but technicals actually do still matter to a certain extent during price action like this. Technically, we're actually breaking above a relatively significant level right here between $5 and $6. Pre-market, we're trading above that. And if we're able to hold that, then we get back into this structure that we were in since October 2023, which is right here between, let's say, 5.5, the middle of that major support level we have, and the major resistance level at $10. And that's why, since we are trading above that level right now, and we still very much have a lot of momentum, we have hype on our sides, I think it's most likely that, as long as we're holding that level, which at this point of time we are, so that's why I'm telling you, I think it's most likely, I think we'll spike up higher. I think we will spike into $9 and $10 at least. And then from there, we'll talk again. I mean, can we rally up higher? Maybe. I mean, if more shorts are being opened, if the short interest increases, we can certainly rally higher. And one of the key reasons why I think that hype matters a lot is that even though Beyond Meat is rallying like crazy right here, the general sentiment in the markets is still that fundamentally this is a bad company. And that is also what happened with GameStop. GameStop rallied, and because fundamentally it was a bad company, and because traditional investors, etc., saw that and knew the normal traditional rules of investing, they shorted. Price went higher. And right now, I think we're seeing enough short covering, we're seeing enough buying, and we're seeing enough hype to actually push the prices higher, which in this case is also in line with the technicals. Or at least, so we will see, all right? The market has just opened. We need to hold $5 and 5.5 as support. As long as we're able to do that, we can spike down lower, but as long as we're able to do that generally, I think we are going higher. Very interesting, but I'll keep you updated on this if you're interested in that. But for now, those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're more interested in more Beyond Meat content, but also content on gold, Tesla, other well-performing stocks. That's it for now. Have a great day. Take care and bye.